Konnichiwa, Yasuhisa, and you're watching PokeCast. Welcome to another episode of Manga Reviews. Now, this is one of the mangas that I was asked to review back in October. I do want to apologize that it took me so long. I blame that on the game that I was waiting to come out, and I had to put a lot of time into playing the game. So, it took me a while to do this one. So I do apologize. This was requested and introduced to me by Saber, and I definitely want to say thank you because I liked what I was reading. So this is the review of Kingdom, Chapter 1, Nameless Boy. This is by Hara Yasuhisa. I think I said that right. And this was released in May 19th, 2006. Okay, so what exactly is Kingdom? Kingdom is a great manga back in feudal times that you actually get to see how things are developing at that time in that period. It follows two young boys and seeing how they come about changing the course of the country they're in, and some really good action. So how can I explain chapter 1 without giving away too much and making you read it? that's always the complicated thing, and makes it fun. But basically, how it starts off, we get to meet our two main characters, and that's I know I'm gonna say he's completely wrong, but Pio and Shin. These two boys are orphans because of the war and all that, and they live at the village elder or village leader's house. And these two boys have been practicing swords to get out the aggression and get ready to change the world. And how it starts off with all this going on, it starts off by explaining things. It has to explain some things, and that's really nice that they go and talk about the history, saying, hey, this is what happened, something right here, and then they jump into the pre-story of how that person became there, and you get to see the boys practicing their sword fight. It's really good. It's a little bit of boringness, so you have to be ready because there is that history lesson right there. But trust me, get past that action, and then that's when things start really developing, where we get to see the characters themselves go. And because of their willingness to practice openly, then you have a high society person come that's actually from the palace, sees them, and is very impressed with how these boys are doing. That's when the story starts to change to help out our two characters that we've literally fall in love with in the first chapter, seeing how amazing this is working. And the way how the chapter ends, I'll be honest, I think I read 5 chapters back to back day one. I was given the link to this just because of how chapter 1 ended. It drew me into it. How Kingdom actually does it is fantastic. I think that they did a wonderful job in here's this, here's how we're going to introduce it, nice and slow, like action, and then at the end, here's this. Hope you enjoy. See you in the next chapter. Type of thing. With everything I've read about it, read of it so far, I'm very impressed at how he or she, how they were able to really bring it out and introduce it to us in the perfect way to where they actually make you want to read it. And just with this being the first chapter and the introduction of the to the three main characters that we need to be looking at, I was very impressed, and so much more happens in the next few chapters that I can't really say much because I want the surprises to be there. I mean, and you be wondering, okay, what's that finish that makes you want to start reading the second chapter right away? And this is one of those first chapters that are totally worth watching, reading, whatever format it's in, because it draws you in and gives you that ability to enjoy a great introduction to a series. And for all of you out there who are looking for a new manga to read, that definitely is about war, revolution, a lot, this is definitely one of those. I highly recommend it, and give it a look. I guarantee you that if this is your style of story, that just within the first chapter, it'll draw you in. And I can almost say, if that draws you in, you will realize, I just got through the whole manga, and wow, what? And that's exactly what this one could do. So I know I didn't give a very good explanation about the chapter, but I don't want to give away too much, especially when it's that good of a chapter to where you're able to enjoy it. So once again, Saber, I just want to say thank you for introducing me to this one. I was very pleased with how it read and how you're able to enjoy the manga and how you lost yourself reading it. And also, I do apologize. It took me 2 months to get this out, but I blame that on the game I was working on. So yes, definitely check this one out. I think you guys will really enjoy it. So hope you guys have enjoyed this small and quick review of Chapter 1, The Nameless Boy from Kingdom. Sorry I couldn't spoil too much for you guys. I really want to leave it so much because the first chapter really introduces it, and I can't give away too much about it, otherwise you won't read it. But yes, so this is Tsukuro saying ciao and sayonara.